Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, April 28, 2022. Students sitting the Caribbean Examination Council CXC exams this year have 3 more weeks to study. The start of the Caribbean Secondary School Examination Certificate, CSEC, and the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, have been pushed back to May 23. This announcement was made yesterday by CEO and Registrar of the Caribbean Examinations Council, Dr. Wayne Wesley. It comes after Education Minister Fable Williams indicated earlier this week that Jamaica would be taking its lobby for an extension to CARICOM's Council for Human and Social Development, COSOD. Dr. Wesley says the extension was granted following a meeting of the CXC's governing board, which also approved other changes to this year's sitting.
Extension of the submission of school-based assessment from the June 30, 2022 by a further 2 weeks for the submission of both CAPE and CSEC SBAs. And thirdly, that the release of broad topics be communicated to the candidates. CXC will share with the Ministries of Education for communication with candidates. The broad topics to be assessed on paper 2.
CAPE and CSEC exam results are now projected to be released between late August and early September. Jamaica's border security will be improved under government's renewed Seaport Cooperation Project (SEACOP) agreement with the European Union (EU). The EU and the Ministry of National Security signed a memorandum of understanding on Tuesday, marking the 5th phase of the SEACOP project, which commenced in 2017. This phase of the agreement is being led by Expertise France and the International Ibero-American Foundation for Administration and Public Policies, with funding from the European Union. It is expected to boost the fight against illicit trafficking by sea through training in maritime security, mentoring, and the provision of critical equipment.
In an effort to ensure the sustainability, the project will collaborate with the regional security system of CARICOM to deliver a training of trainers program for the region. And so collaboration with the Joint Regional Communication Center of CARICOM will facilitate the provision of maritime intelligence element of this training.
The MOU is an amalgamation of efforts by the Jamaica Defense Force, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the Jamaica Customs Agency, the Ministry of National Security, Expertise France, and the SEACOP project team. Transport and Mining Minister Audley Shaw says the expansion and remodeling of the departure lounge at the Singster International Airport is set for completion this July. Minister Shaw made the disclosure during his sectoral presentation in Parliament yesterday. He says MBJ Airports Limited, which has a 30-year concession agreement to operate, maintain and develop Singster, is continuing its investment in the airport.
Having invested just under $300 million on capital projects since the commencement of the concession, the MBJ is slated to spend another $150 million, which includes the continued expansion of the departure terminal and a 3-megawatt solar power project. These projects will significantly improve the capacity and the passenger experience at SIA.
$36 million is also being spent this financial year to continue work under the Singster International Airport runway extension project. It is being financed from the Airport Improvement Fund and will increase the declared takeoff run by approximately 400 meters to 3,060 meters and provide runway end safety areas as mandated by the International Civil Aviation Organization. The state-owned bus company, the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, is to receive 70 additional buses this financial year to boost its fleet. The Transport Minister says this is necessary to ensure the JUTC can meet the needs of the Kingston Metropolitan Transport Region.
It is no secret that the aging, limited fleet of the JUTC is unable to meet adequately the demands of the commuting public. We are looking to expand and diversify the fleet with new buses and alternative fuel. The intention is to get to at least 400 buses as quickly as possible.
Minister Shaw says the fleet will include 20 12-meter Golden Dragon compressed natural gas buses as part of the expansion of the natural gas project being done in partnership with the New Fortress Energy Company. The number of beneficiaries on the government's social pension program is expected to increase to 20,000 this financial year. Labour and Social Security Minister Carl Samuda made the announcement Tuesday during his contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament.
The budget is in place to facilitate this uptake. We will also be rolling out the life certificate, which will, of course, confirm that the person receiving the benefit is still alive.
The program was launched in 2021 and targets persons 75 years and older who are not benefiting from any other private or public program, such as a pension scheme. In July last year, 2,000 elderly Jamaicans received payments. And finally, Prime Minister Andrew Holness left the island today for 2 stops in the United States of America as part of engagements with the diaspora to mark Jamaica's 60 celebrations. The Prime Minister will first stop in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to celebrate Jamaica's Diamond Jubilee, as well as 58 years at the Penn Relays. He will then head to New York for the Jamaica 60th launch reception, scheduled for May 1. During his visit, Prime Minister Holness will have key meetings with stakeholders in the government, education, and private sectors. He returns to Jamaica on May 2. During the Prime Minister's absence, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, will be in charge of the government. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.